And I want justice for my baby and my grandbaby.
In the heart of Boston, love and joy turned to tragedy and horror. A vibrant and loving young mother embarked on a journey filled with joy, hope, and the promise of a bright future. But behind the facade of happiness lurked a really dark secret. In a brutal act of violence led by jealousy and delusion, 22-year-old Deja Jenkins Minus's vibrant life was cut short right in front of her 2-month-old infant. This is the chilling story of a tumultuous relationship, shattered dreams, and a blood-chilling crime that forever changed the lives of those involved. Deja Jenkins Minus was born on February 15, 1999, to her parents Lamont Jenkins and Latoya R. Minus. She attended Jeremiah Burke High School with aspirations of furthering her educations. She was known for her vibrant personality, radiating happiness, love, and an outgoing nature. Deja frequently shared snippets of her life on TikTok, embracing the platform as a means of self-expression. Among all of the people in her life, her bond with her mother Latoya was incredibly strong.
Who is the rebel child? Who made better grades in school? Who talked back more?
They shared a special connection, and Latoya played an important role in Deja's life.
Who is more financially responsible?
Now, let's talk about her on and off boyfriend, Leonard Robinson, who happened to be a Boston rapper, popularly known as Pull Boy DeRose. Their relationship seemed filled with sweetness and love whenever they were in sync. Deja's friends and family thought Leonard was a great match for her, although they had their fair share of ups and downs. But despite their rocky relationship, Deja remained head over heels for him. Their joyous news of Deja's pregnancy only added to her excitement and happiness. She was over the moon with anticipation, and to celebrate the forthcoming arrival of their child, Deja and Leonard had a baby shower surrounded by loved ones. The excitement of becoming a mother filled her heart with incredible happiness. On that joyful day, September 20th, 2021, Deja welcomed her beautiful baby girl into the world, and she named her Delaney.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine.
However, challenges began to emerge following the birth of their child. The once harmonious relationship between Deja and Leonard started experiencing difficulties, introducing strain and turbulence into their lives. While Deja's family rallied around her to support and help raise the child, Leonard had doubts about being the father. Right from the start, he took to Facebook to express his desire for a DNA test, casting doubt on the baby's paternity. Not only that, he even accused Deja of infidelity, causing a stir among their friends and followers. Instead of having a heart-to-heart conversation, the young couple resorted to arguing through Facebook posts, airing their grievances for all to see. As time went on, tensions continued to rise between them. However, on November 24, 2021, Deja decided to visit her family in Boston, bringing along her precious baby girl. The following day, November 25th, Deja made a visit to Leonard's residence with her daughter in tow. After the visit, she was supposed to return to her family's home to celebrate Thanksgiving, an occasion she had been eagerly looking forward to. It was to be her baby daughter's first Thanksgiving, and Deja couldn't contain her excitement. Deja didn't return home as expected, though. Concern began to gnaw at the hearts of her worried family. Deja's mother, Latoya, took matters into her own hands and drove to Leonard's home to check on her daughter. To her dismay, she found the door locked and the house shrouded in darkness, as if it had been abandoned. She kept coming back, hoping to catch a glimpse of any activity within the house. She then reached out to the neighbors living across the road. The neighbors said they had witnessed Deja entering the house with her baby daughter and a supply of diapers, but since then, they hadn't seen her emerge from the residence. Latoya grew even more anxious. She stayed up throughout the night, watching the house intently while keeping her phone close, hoping for any sign or change in Deja's whereabouts. However, the night remained eerily quiet, devoid of any developments or clues. In the early hours of the morning following November 25, 2021, LaToya, filled with growing concern and fear, made a distressing call to 911. She urgently requested a welfare check at Leonard's residence, hoping to find some answers to her daughter's mysterious disappearance. Coincidentally, as the police were en route to Leonard's home, a relative of his happened upon the scene. Noticing an open window, he entered the house and made his way to the bedroom. Faced with a locked door, he resorted to forcefully kicking it open. In a grim turn of events, just moments before the police arrived, the relative made a chilling discovery: Deja's lifeless body, lying in a pool of blood on the floor beside an air mattress. Baby Delaney was nowhere to be found. The subsequent autopsy conducted on Deja revealed that her tragic demise was a result of homicide caused by sharp force injuries. The authorities, now faced with a harrowing investigation, combed the scene for evidence. Blood stains were scattered throughout the bedroom and kitchen, painting a disturbing picture of the violence that had occurred. Initially, the police found themselves perplexed and without any significant leads regarding potential suspects. The investigation had only just begun, and the pursuit of justice for Deja's tragic death was now an urgent priority. Deja's family was left utterly bewildered, struggling to comprehend why anyone would commit such a heinous act against her. The senselessness of the crime only intensified their grief and confusion.
I'm hurt, I'm numb, I'm angry, and I want justice for my baby and my grandbaby.
In a surprising turn of events, on the afternoon of November 26th, Deja's family discovered her baby, Delaney, at their Boston home. It was as if the child had appeared out of thin air. Thankfully, aside from a single drop of blood on her diaper, Delaney showed no signs of injury. The blood was likely that of her mother's, a painful reminder of the tragic event that had unfolded. Within 2 days of Deja's murder, the diligent efforts of the police bore fruit, and they gathered enough evidence to make an arrest. Leonard was tracked down to another residence in the city, where he was apprehended by the authorities.
Calm down. Y'all can calm down. He didn't. Hold on. He's good. He's good.
The news of the arrest spread rapidly and gripped the attention of the media and all those following the case.
A Lowell man is due in court today, accused in the murder of a young mother on Thanksgiving.
During Leonard's court appearance, he stood silently, his face hidden behind a mask, as the horrifying details of Deja's murder were read aloud.
What we have in this situation, Your Honor, is that Deja is found in the house that he was living in alone, in his bedroom, which was locked when any witness or the police came to that location.
It was revealed that her neck had been fractured, and she had endured over 58 stab wounds across her body. Additionally, defensive wounds were found on her hands and arms, a testament to her valiant struggle against her attacker. But why would he do that? This act of violence was not senseless. It was driven by Leonard's desire for revenge. He had convinced himself that Deja had been unfaithful and had a child that was not his own, succumbing to delusions that clouded his judgment. Prior to Deja's murder, Leonard was already on probation. He had been granted bail of $5,000 following 2 gun-related cases in Suffolk Superior Court. Ironically, the guns discovered on the passenger seat floor of Deja's Kia Forte belonged to him. Leonard's arrest came after the same Kia Forte was tracked on November 26th and 27th. Following the gun cases, he had been ordered to wear a GPS ankle bracelet and abide by a curfew from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. each day. This allowed the police to trace his movements precisely from Thanksgiving Day onwards. Shockingly, Leonard remained inside his home until 2 a.m., hours after he had taken Deja's life. He then traveled to various residences in Lowell before removing his ankle bracelet just before 5 p.m. However, he was quickly tracked down and apprehended by law enforcement. During his court proceedings, Leonard pleaded not guilty. He even requested to be moved from the Middlesex House of Correction, claiming he was in danger. However, the court denied him bail, considering his 3 prior convictions for violent crimes and an arrest for illegal possession of firearms. As of 2023, Leonard Robinson still awaits trial for the murder of Deja Jenkins Minus. Her grieving family continues to endure a long and difficult journey in search of closure, grappling with the devastating loss inflicted upon them. Baby Delaney may have witnessed the brutal murder of her mother at the hands of her own father, an unimaginable tragedy for someone so innocent and vulnerable. The impact of such a traumatic experience can have long-lasting effects on a person's mental and emotional well-being. Delaney will likely carry the weight of this trauma throughout her life, as she grows older and begins to comprehend the gravity of what she witnessed. It is crucial for her family and the community to rally around her, offering understanding, compassion, and the necessary tools to help her heal and thrive despite the harrowing circumstances she has endured. As the details of this tragic case unfold, it leaves us questioning the depths of human emotions and the consequences that follow. Justice must be served, but the impact of such a devastating act cannot be undone. Do you believe that justice was served? Share your thoughts and join the conversation in the comments below.